Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the RN and VN class of 2025. I would like to introduce Cheyenne Perez, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Will everyone please rise and face the flag? Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please stay standing.
Thank you, Cheyenne. Next, I would like to introduce Shakira Featherstone Snyder, who will sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming. In the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
That certainly set the tone for the night. Thank you so much, Shakira. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Copper Mountain College RN and VN Class of 2025 pinning ceremony. My name is Heidi Steemsma. I am the Director of Nursing and Health Sciences here at Copper Mountain College, and it is such an honor to be with you to celebrate this special milestone with these students. We are all so proud of all the hard work and dedication that went into getting here tonight. I'd like to start up with some introductions, so if you wouldn't mind, just wave your hand or stand when I call your name. First of all, Dr. Darren Otten, our Superintendent and President. Mary Lombardo, Board of Trustees President. Dick Rogers, Board of Trustees. Chuck Ueda, Board of Trustees. Dr. Michael Reese, President of Academic Services. I'm sorry, Vice President of Academic Services. He's my boss, of course I would goof that up. Meredith Plummer, Chief Business Officer. Sandy Smith, Director of the CMC Foundation. And I'd just like to call out a special thank you to the foundation. They have been instrumental in providing support to these students with the fundraisers that they hold. They help us provide scholarships for our students. They cover some of the cost of things like the live scans that the students have to do, certifications. So we're very grateful not only to the foundation, but to everybody here in the community who attends those events and contributes to that, to our foundation. So thank you so much. Next, we have Jen Baker, Chief Human Resources Officer. Ramon Abrego III, Dean of Instruction, Distance Education, and Learning Resources. We also have Cindy Schmall and Janine Duff here from the Morongo Basin Healthcare District. Beth Ginta from High Desert Medical Center. Anthony Anders, LVN, who is our guest speaker from High Desert Medical Center. We are so grateful for these clinical partners. They open up their facilities to our students so they can get the hands-on experience that they need to be successful. So thank you. And of course, we have our faculty who work so hard to support our students. Heidi Steins, full-time faculty. Barbie Rasmussen, full-time faculty. Rebecca Blankenship, full-time faculty. Kate O'Connor, part-time faculty. Elizabeth Thomas, part-time faculty. Kelly Burton, part-time faculty. Juan Gonzalez, I don't see him up here. Juan, are you here? Well, we thank Juan. Donna Bailey, part-time faculty. Last but not least, Deanna Johnson. Deanna Johnson is our health sciences specialist, but like we like to say, she's the glue that holds us all together. She has worked tirelessly on the planning and preparation for this event, and we are so grateful for everything that she does for these students. And with that, I will hand it back off to Dr. Otten.
Good evening, everyone. Graduates, families, faculty, guests, friends. It's truly one of the greatest privileges that I get as a college president every year is when we get to graduation season. I get to stand here, look at the faces of all of these graduates, and I'm reminded that we're celebrating way more than just academic success today. We're celebrating the culmination of service and sacrifice and incredible determination by each and every one of these students. But that really extends well beyond the graduates themselves. To all the families and loved ones here today, I thank you. I know each one of your graduates thanks you. Your encouragement, your patience, and your belief helped these students to this moment. The late nights, the sacrifices, the quiet acts of support, you've all played a part in getting these folks that you see up here today, here today. Heidi acknowledged the foundation's support, and again, I want to thank all of you in this room who supported the various efforts that the foundation is able to provide, again, resources to support the nursing program along with this event here this evening. I'd also like to share just a quick personal story. So, my grandmother joined what was called the Cadet Nursing Corps in World War II. This is when there was a shortage of nurses across this country, and the military made a pathway for folks to get into the services that you all are in. My grandmother built a lifelong career in nursing, and she was the first educated individual in my family. Her decision to pursue nursing, even through a military program at that time, truly changed the course of my family's life. Subsequently, there's been generations that have earned bachelor's degrees, master's degrees, doctoral degrees. My grandmother's commitment to education truly inspired our family, as I know each one of you have done for your families. Each one of you up here has made a powerful choice. You chose to pursue nursing, and you started your journey on nursing education, arguably in the midst of a pandemic. You were doing prerequisites, you were starting to think about applying, you were doing all the things to get here. You were running towards the fire. Not everyone does that. I think we all know that the folks that we see up here today are not the normal folks we interact with every day. These folks are truly heroes, and they're really heroes in our time of need. Nursing's not easy. We all know it requires deep empathy, steady hands, strong hearts. Nurses witness the best and the worst of humanity, often within the same shift. As another personal story, my father, over the last year and a half, has been battling cancer. It's not the doctors that he talks about. It's the nurses who've been there as he's fought sickness from the treatment, as he's fought fear, as he's endured hours of therapy hooked up to all kinds of machines. And again, when my father shares the stories about the hospital, it's not the doctors. It's the folks you see sitting up here. It's truly the power of nursing. They're there through the fear, the sickness, the scared. So today, from me to each one of the folks up here, I thank you for your courage, your compassion, and the service that you are about to give. You will be there in moments of birth and death, of relief and fear, of healing and heartbreak. In all these moments, I know you're going to offer care and hope, and that's something that this world desperately needs. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Otten. Next, I would like to introduce Rebecca Ligori-Hiersnape, the VN representative and student speaker.
Oh, I'm a little challenged, sorry. Okay. Good afternoon or evening, everybody. My name is Rebecca, and I am the LVN class president. I want to begin by saying to our instructors, our families, our friends, the RN class, and most importantly, my fellow LVNs, thank you. Thank you for walking this journey with us. Thank you for believing in us, challenging us, supporting us, and reminding us, especially in our hardest moments, that we are made for this. Today isn't just a ceremony. It's a celebration of resilience, of growth, of community, and it's my privilege to speak on behalf of the class that has overcome more than we could ever imagine together. Thank you for being here to celebrate a milestone that represents so much more than a certificate or a pin. Today isn't just what we've earned, but it's about what we've endured. We're standing here after countless long nights, early mornings, silent tears, missed moments with our families, levels of sacrifice and courage that words could barely describe. Every step, every prayer that we have made here required a heart and an unshakable will to keep going, even when things got hard. When we first walked into nursing school, none of us could have never imagined the journey that laid ahead of us. The challenges, the growth, the transformations, it all led us to this moment today. We're not the same people that we were when we walked into class that first day. Some of us were feeling unsure, some of us overwhelmed, some of us questioned being nurses. Many of us were balancing jobs, children, facing personal battles no one else could see. And yet, we still said yes. Yes to nursing. Yes to a path of purpose, of sacrifice, and service. We didn't just choose a career. We answered a calling rooted in compassion and heart. We truly had no idea what we were really walking into, did we, guys? There were days when we questioned everything, days when exams felt impossible and clinicals stretched us far beyond our comfort zones. Times when our patience wore thin, our bodies were exhausted, our confidence felt like it was slipping away, and yes, there was moments of tension between us all. Because, stress has a way of doing that to people. But even in those moments, something beautiful was happening. We were growing, not just as nurses, but as people. We learned what it meant to show up for each other. We learned the value of a kind word, a shared note, a vent session in the parking lot, or just knowing someone else gets it. Friendships were forged, not just in success, but in struggle, and that kind of bond is unbreakable. To our instructors, thank you for believing in us, even when we couldn't believe in ourselves. To the RN class, we see you. We've watched you push through your own battles, and you inspired us with your kindness, your knowledge, your resilience, and many of us are going to walk your path next, so thank you for lighting the way. To our families and our support system, you held us up when we were ready to fall. You listened to our rants, you fed us when we forgot to eat, you reminded us who we were when we couldn't recognize ourselves. You kept us going when we felt like we couldn't. You are just as much a part of this accomplishment as we are. And to my fellow graduates, my LVNs, my people, look around. Look at what we've accomplished. Look at where we are. We didn't just make it, we fought for this. We earned it with every drop of sweat, every sacrifice, every small act of kindness that pulled someone else forward when they couldn't walk alone. I truly believe that God's grace walked with us on this journey, and it will continue to walk alongside each and every one of us. But let me remind you that this is not the end. This is only the beginning, our beginning. These people out here, patients, families, communities, they need us. They need you, all of you. Not just the skills you have, but your hearts and the ones that I've gotten to know. They need your empathy, your strength, and each individual one of your stories. Because your journey has shaped the kind of nurse no textbook will ever be able to create. So carry that fire within you with pride, and let us remind you why you started. Let it guide you when the days get hard, and be the nurses who don't just heal the body, but touch the soul. Be the light in someone's darkest moment. Here's to the nurses that we have become and the lives that we are about to change. Congratulations, class of 2025. We're nurses now, and we are ready.
Thank you, Rebecca. Next, I would like to introduce Anthony Anders. I had the pleasure of working with Anthony at High Desert Medical Center, and I cannot imagine a better mentor for our LVN students. Thank you, Anthony.
Good evening, everyone. I'm not nervous at all. My name's Anthony. I'm a nurse here at High Desert Medical Center. I've had the privilege of being one of the preceptors for this year's LVN class. It's been a great joy and honor to walk with this group of students through their journey over the past year or so. To watch them grow, to watch them struggle, and then to overcome. I've watched them laugh. I've seen them cry. As students, they've been present as life come into this world. They and I have stood side by side as life faded away from us. I've been thinking a lot of what I want to say this evening. How to capture the pride, the gratitude, and the connection that I feel with this group of students. Because they're not just students that I precepted. They've been part of my days, part of my team, and part of my life that honestly, in ways that I couldn't have imagined. Most of them will attest that during the time spent with me at the hospital, I've continuously repeated one particular phrase to them over and over again. And so I've tagged my speech this evening, "You're the nurse." When you took your first steps onto the unit, you were students. But I saw something even then. You were becoming. And somewhere along the way, in the middle of the stress, the learning, the long hours, you crossed over and you became. You became someone that patients trust, families lean on, and colleagues respect, including myself. And that didn't come overnight. Being a nurse is not about perfection. It's not about having an answer for everything. It's about showing up when it's hard, again and again, with your whole heart, and you did. It's holding a hand when words fall short. It's knowing that your calm voice or your quick action might be exactly what someone needs in their most vulnerable moment. I've often said to you, you're the nurse. Not you're going to be, not you will be, but you already are. You're the nurse who will notice the subtle change that others might miss. You're the nurse who will advocate fiercely for someone who doesn't have a voice. You're the nurse who will comfort a family when their whole world is falling apart. And you're the nurse who will carry stories that no one else will ever hear, and you'll hold them with grace. Not long ago, I overheard a discussion on the unit here at the hospital. Someone had asked one of the students, "What kind of nurse do you want to be?" The student replied, "A good one." And that's a great answer, of course. But I thought, at that moment, I thought to myself, what makes a good nurse? Is it a book? Is it the classroom? Is it a great preceptor? Maybe. And then, what makes an extraordinary nurse? May I go further? What makes an extraordinary teacher? What makes an extraordinary parent, a husband or wife? Am I so pressed for time that as a nurse, I can't sit on the edge of my patient's bed for a moment, holding her hand as she just found out that hospice was her only remaining option? You see, I believe that to be an extraordinary nurse, to be an extraordinary person, we must search our heart, and we must choose to put others before ourselves. We must put aside our busy schedules, our own ambition, and sometimes our ego. We must pour ourselves into the service of others, even when our efforts seem to go unnoticed. Not only going through the motion, which I'm guilty of all so often. I Googled it, extraordinary nurse, and this is what I found. An extraordinary nurse is generally understood to be a nurse who goes above and beyond the typical expectations of their role, demonstrating exceptional compassion, skill, and dedication to patient care. To be an extraordinary nurse, I believe, you don't have to be perfect. You have to be present, shaped by every challenge that you face, every decision that you make, and every life that you touch. What kind of nurse will you choose to be? Will we choose to be? We must ask ourselves this question each and every day. Will we simply go through the motion, having all of the answer, but missing the mark? Am I solely focused on my title? Am I coming to work each day with the intention of helping people and failing to realize that my colleagues or my classmates are people too? Am I more focused on how much money I made today or how much of a difference I've made in someone's life today? Nursing class of 2025, I challenge you. My expectation for you, for all of you, is that you will strive to be extraordinary nurses, and that all of us would strive to be extraordinary in whatever it is that we've been called to be, pouring ourselves into the service of others, selflessly and genuinely. Yes, there will be days that test you, shifts longer than you ever imagined possible. You'll feel tired, stretched, at times even overwhelmed. But on those days, I hope you'll hear my voice in the back of your mind reminding you that you're the nurse. And I'm so very proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Anthony. Next, I would like to introduce Kate O'Connor and Rebecca Blankenship, who will present the VN pins.
First up, Connie Acosta. Being pinned today by Louise, her son. I wanted to express my deepest thanks for your support and encouragement. I love you. From her, not me.
Daryl. Daryl's being pinned by Roxanne, his girlfriend. And he wants to say, thank you, Mama. This is for you. I hope I made you proud. I love you and I miss you. Thank you to my girlfriend, Roxanne, for always supporting and believing in me since day one. I love you.
Brenda Soria. Being pinned by Elizabeth, her mother, and Juan, her father. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for everything. I couldn't have done it without your support. This moment is as much as yours as it is mine. I promise to continue to make you proud. I love you.
Next, we have Angela. She's being pinned by Evangelina, her mother, and Caesar, her father. And she wants to say, thank you to my parents for their support throughout this journey. This achievement is dedicated to you. I love you guys.
Rebecca Ligori Hairsnape. She is being pinned by Ellen, her mother, and Ashton, her husband, and her kiddo. Thank you for being such big supporters. I couldn't have done it without you.
Next, we have Zia. She's being pinned by Jacob, her husband, and Blair, her grandfather. She said to her husband, family, friends, and God, thank you. Every one of you was there for me, pushing me and being my strength when I felt like I didn't have any left. I love you all so much.
Natalie Mujica. She's being pinned by Eduardo, her spouse, and Aurelio, her father. Thank you for your love and support and belief in me to make this moment possible. Love you guys.
Next, we have Lucia. And she's being pinned by Nate, her boyfriend.
Irish Delgado. She's being pinned by Samuel, her boyfriend, and Helen, her mother. Thank you for being the biggest help in this journey. Your love and support kept me going, and now we made it.
And last but not least, we have Belinda. She's being pinned by Raphael, her spouse, and Martina, her mother. Thank you for my husband and mom for guiding and believing in me. And a sweet baby's coming. Yeah. Your love, patience, and encouragement carried me through every challenge. I am forever grateful.
Congratulations, y'all. Congratulations. The next thing on our agenda is to introduce Ms. Talia Brown, RN class president.
Good evening, everyone. It is my absolute honor and privilege to welcome someone up who has been a true pillar of support throughout our journey. Her encouragement, wisdom, and unwavering belief in us has meant more to us than words can express. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to someone who has given us endless support and inspiration, Miss Deanna Johnson.
Don't worry, I brought my tissues. First, I want to say thank you all, family and friends, for being here tonight to support these amazing kids. I know they're not kids, but they're my kids. To say that I am proud of this group would be an understatement. I have had the honor and the privilege of walking beside these beautiful people Okay, I got it. These beautiful people as they have worked so very hard in this rigorous program. We have welcomed babies and watched their mommies persevere. We have laughed and we have gone through heartbreak. We have shared tears and lots of hugs. This life is a roller coaster. A handful of you have moved on from the VN program. It has brought me so much joy to be your personal cheerleader. Thank you for being my cheerleader. These student nurses have learned so much more than just how to be great nurses. They have learned how to be resilient through trials and tribulation. They have learned how to prioritize their families and education, which is no small task. They have learned how to be flexible when it was necessary. They have learned how to adapt during changes. You are truly amazing, and I hope that you know that you are proud of yourselves. I hope that you guys are proud of yourselves because I am proud of you. Now I will let you all go and do what you were called to do. Watching you succeed makes me love my job. I will miss you all very much, and I will think of you often. Thank you for blessing me.
Thank you so much, Deanna. Next, I would like to introduce our RN student speaker, Cheyenne Perez.
Okay, I'm gonna try to keep this together, so bear with me. Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for coming. For those who don't know me, my name is Cheyenne. I am the RN class treasurer for the group of 2025. I'm happy to see each and every one of you, and thank you for coming to support us. Man, how did we get here? It feels like yesterday we were here eagerly trying on our scrubs for the first time. Wondering how would we ever make it through the past 2 years have felt endless at times. But looking back, they have flown by faster than a patient trying to leave AMA. For those who don't know what that means against medical advice. From our first shaky attempts at inserting IVs to performing CPR, to those long days filled with trauma bonding, we have been through so much together. From weeping wounds and urine-friendly patients, if you know, you know, to watching families say their last goodbyes, we have seen and felt a lot. We have been poop cleaners, hand holders, code runners, and somehow caffeine-fueled human calculators at the same time. And yet, here we are, standing strong. I could not be prouder of each and every one of my classmates. You have accomplished so much. This journey has been anything but easy. It has tested our minds, our limits, and definitely our ability to survive on minimal sleep and snacks. But it has also been a time of tremendous growth, learning, and connections. We have built a community that lifted each other up when needed it most, even when that lift looked like a 2 a.m. text to keep each other from crying, or sending memes to help us cry while laughing. Laugh while crying, I'm sorry. I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude to the faculty, families, friends, and loved ones who stood through us through the displacement, the meltdowns, and the many moments we questioned our own sanity. To those who listened patiently while we tried to explain the difference between VTAC and AFib, or just nodded while we vented about care plans, thank you. And especially to our children. If there are any children of the graduates here or anyone holding them, would you please stand up and give them a round of applause? Thank you for your patience, your sacrifice, and your support. You have carried us through the darkest and most exhausting moments. We could not have done this without you, and probably not without YouTube, Paw Patrol, and Disney+. This is the day we have been dreaming of. All the late-night studying sessions, the clinical shifts that felt like marathons, and the moments of doubt when we were not sure we could make it or keep going has been leading us all to this. We are stronger, we are wiser, we are ready, also slightly traumatized by HESI and care plans, but still ready. We have learned so much over the past 2 years, but the most powerful lesson of all is that nursing is not just a job. It's a calling. We are not becoming nurses. We are becoming caregivers, advocates, and quiet heroes who show up in people's hardest moments. It's not just about knowing how to treat a wound or administer medications. It's about showing compassion, holding hands, and being the calm in their chaos. And yes, sometimes it's about charting as if your life depends on it, because let's be real, it does. As Eleanor Roosevelt once said, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. And tonight, we are living proof that those beliefs, backed by determination, late-night caffeine, and our people, our way too many group texts, can carry you through anything. So as we prepare to wear our pins in pride, let us hold on to this moment. Let us remember the laughter, the tears, the caffeine-fueled nights, and above all, the unshaken belief what brought us here. We made it. Here's the next chapter. Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you, Cheyenne. We will now do the presentation of the RN pins. Nicole Karowski. She's being pinned by Haley Sotelo, her daughter. Thank you for being patient and supportive through the most difficult time in my life.
Carl Karstens. He is being pinned by his husband, Dean Chow. I aspire to be as vital a team member as you have proven yourself to be throughout your career. I love you.
Ivana Mejia is being pinned by Luis Mejia, her husband, and she's joined with the children, Melanie, Delilah, Amelia, Luis, and Lucio. To my best friend Luis, our beautiful children, and my amazing family and friends, the success is ours. Your love and belief in me carried me through every challenge. I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Amara Rodriguez. She is being pinned by her grandmother, Jill, and her boyfriend, Julio. I would like to thank God, my family and friends for supporting me on this journey, and to my grandpa in heaven. I did it, Doc.
Megan Parker. She's being pinned by her fiance, Travis, and her two children, Axel and Riot. Thank you so much for being all the support and being my anchors. I love you all so much.
Lori Van Vactor. She is being pinned by her husband, Colin, and her sons, Ian and Hayden. Thank you for being my biggest supporters and always believing in me.
Shakira Featherstone Snyder. She's being pinned by her fiance, Jeremiah Sheldon. Thank you for making me go to the HESI exam and being my person when this program got stressful. I love you. And big thank you to my support system for getting me to this spot. I never thought I would make it here.
Valina Berry. She is being pinned by her husband Tucker and her mom Felicity. I would like to thank my amazing family for being the best support system to help achieve my RN degree.
Damaris Kirazosa. She's being pinned by her sister Kimberly and her mom Elena.
Gracias por siempre estar a mi lado. Y mamá, feliz cumpleaños.
Jeremy Gelman Suzuki. He is being pinned by Adam, his father.
Guillermo Prieto. He is being pinned by Jamie and Stacy. We did it.
Erica Cervantes. She is being pinned by her husband, Jose, and her son, Jose Jr. To my husband, thank you for being my most unconditional supporter, for always cheering for me and believing in me when I didn't. To my son, thank you for stepping up to help with your siblings when I wasn't able to be home. I truly appreciate it. To my kids, this is for you guys. Mommy loves you guys. To my mom, my angel, your baby did it.
Stephanie Nava. She's been pinned by her husband, Jose Nava, and Julian, her son. Thank you for your support. I couldn't have done it without you guys.
Lila Gerzak. She is being pinned by her cousin Rowena and her boyfriend Jonathan. I thank God for letting me get through this nursing school. I also thank all the people involved in this success. Thank you all for the unwavering love and support, as well as the encouragement. Thank you all very much from the bottom of my heart.
Jennifer Knight. She's being pinned by her mother, Christy Crook, and her husband, Michael Knight. Thank you, everyone, for the love and patience. 20 years in the making. I did it.
Irish Ascension. She is being pinned. She's being pinned by her daughters, Layla and Gianna. I want to thank God, my family, and friends for all the support you've given me throughout my journey. To my lovely daughters, this is for both of you.
Denise Soria. She's being pinned by her son, Jalen, and her dad, Lalo. Thank you to my family for supporting me through school. I love you all.
Roanne Escobar. She is being pinned by her husband Dave and her mother Lucilla. Thanks to my family who have always been there with sacrifices, support, and care. Thank you.
Genevieve Ngayan. She is being pinned by her dad, Wilson, her mom, Brenda, and her children, Scarlett and Stefan. I want to take a moment to honor my family to whom I share this achievement. Their love, support, and encouragement are what fueled and strengthened me throughout this journey. My daughter and son, I thank you for inspiring and uplifting me each day without fail. My husband, I thank you for the unwavering belief you always had in me despite when things became tough. Finally, my mama and papa, I thank you for raising me into the woman I am today, and I just want to say I did it.
Caroline Salapare. She is being pinned by her fiance, Romark, and her daughter, Sierra. Thank you for stopping me from dropping out every semester for the last 2 years. I love you guys.
Stacy Arvizu. She is being pinned by her husband, Victor, her sister, Candace, and her mom, Robin. To my family, I love you with all my heart and honestly could not have made it the last 4 years without you. To my children, thank you for being so understanding and loving me through it all. We did it.
Jamie Carroll. She is being pinned by her sons Edward and Cooper and her daughters Madison and Kaylee. To my children, my ride or dies, Mama could not have done this without all your love and support. Us against the world, baby. Hawaii, here we come.
Cece Lindewall. She's being pinned by her dad, Alex, her husband, Michael, and her kids, Jackson and Cole. My dad, my husband, and my two sweet boys, thank you for believing in me every step of the way. Your love, sacrifices, and encouragement carried me here. I'm so proud to share this moment with you. I love you more than words can say.
Talia Brown. She is being pinned by her husband, Chad, and her children, Jamie and Carson. Thank you for always loving and supporting me through everything I do.
Cheyenne Perez. She's being pinned by her son, Jonathan, her father, Nick, and her significant other, Casey. She is being pinned by three of the most important men in her life. Jonathan, thank you for being my greatest motivation. Dad, for your unwavering support. And Casey, for his constant love and encouragement. I did it, Mom.
Ariana Ruiz. She is being pinned by her mom, Irma. To her family, thank you for all your love and support. I couldn't have done this without you guys. I love you.
Tawny Weber. She's being pinned by her father, Bill, and her mother, Sarah. First, I want to say that I am so proud of you, Dad. Thank you for inspiring me to become a nurse and for always supporting me through the hard moments.
Kelsey Edens. She is being pinned by her husband Gabe and her children Ariana and Theo. Thank you to my family for always believing me and pushing me to be the best version of myself. We did it. Let's start our new adventures. I love you always.
Ashley Thomas. She's being pinned by her fiance, Sean, and her mentor, Dr. Fish. Thank you to all my friends and family for being a light in the storm. I never would have made it without your love and support.
Pam Loan T. View. She is being pinned by her son Evan and her daughter Emily and their sister Elsie. To my amazing kids, Evan, Emily, and Elsie, thank you for your endless love, patience, and support. Also to all my family and friends near and far, thank you. You've been my rock, my reason, my greatest motivation and inspiration every step of the way. We did it. I love you. Love, Mom. Let's give a round of applause for our graduates. This is truly a great opportunity for me to present this Daisy Award. These students have come very close to my heart. The Daisy Award is an international recognition program that honors and celebrates the compassionate and skillful care nurses provide. It was established by the family of Patrick Barnes to recognize the nurses who cared for him with such care and compassion. The Daisy Award is a way for patients, families, and coworkers to publicly thank nurses for their exceptional, compassionate care. They do have a division that does do student nursing, and that's what we're recognizing tonight. We have 2 Daisy Award winners that were chosen from nominations from individuals who witnessed this caring and compassion care. Our first winner of the Daisy Award from our LVN class, and they don't know that they're getting these. Connie Acosta. There was a time in OB rotation where there was a baby born addicted to drugs, since the mother was using the whole time, and the baby was placed in CPS. Connie would make sure the baby got love by holding the baby and making sure that the baby was held during feedings, since the baby's own parents couldn't do that. That whole day, Connie was with that baby. Connie is always on the move to help patients, and you can tell this career is meant for her. She has a good heart and a love for nursing. From our RN class, our Daisy Award winner is Ivana Mejia. One day during clinicals, there was a patient who was admitted and he had an altered level of consciousness. He was aware of what was going on around him, but unable to speak. Sadly, some people were outside of his room speaking poorly of him and then at bedside as well. When Ivana witnessed this sad act, she quickly went to the charge nurse along with the clinical instructor to let it be known what was happening. Matters were addressed instantly, and she reassured the patient it was okay. She was the voice for the patient when he didn't have one.
Thank you, Barbie, and congratulations to both of you. Next, we will have Cece Lindewall and Rebecca Liguori-Haresnape, who will help us with the lamp lighting ceremony and the recitation of the Nurses' Pledge.
All right. Oh, good? Okay. All right, before we recite our nursing pledge, I just want to share a little bit about the background of it and why we do it. So the nurse pledge that we're about to say is inspired by Florence Nightingale. It's a tradition that dates all the way back to 1893. It was created to remind nurses of deep responsibility that we carry to care for others with compassion, integrity, and respect. This moment marks our formal commitment to those values as we step into the nursing profession. It's not just a promise to our patients, but to ourselves, our colleagues, and to the legacy of nursing. All right. You guys can stand.
Any nurses in the audience, please stand and join us.
You guys, everyone has their light on. Okay, if you guys can join me in saying the Nurses' Pledge. With full knowledge of the responsibilities I am undertaking, I pledge to care for my patients with the knowledge, skills, and understanding that I possess, without regard to race, color, creed, politics, or social status. I will spare no effort to conserve meaningful life, to alleviate suffering, and to promote health. I will refrain from any action which might be harmful to the quantity of life or health of those I care for. I will respect at all times the dignity and religious beliefs of patients under my care and hold in professional confidence all the personal information trusted in me. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skills at the highest level and give my support and cooperation to all members of the healthcare team. With full awareness of my qualifications and limitations, I will do my utmost to maximize the potential of the nursing profession and to uphold advanced standards.
Thank you both. In closing, I just want to take a moment to once again thank these students. Thank you. Thank you for holding me accountable to make sure that you get the support that you need to be successful and that you deserve. Thank you for inspiring all of us to never give up on our dreams. And thank you for giving us the confidence that one day, when we need a nurse, we know that we're going to be in good hands. Congratulations again to the RN and VN class of 2025. Thank you all for coming.